The legacy of women had begun as artists such as Elfriede Loos Wachtler came into the art world. Born in 1899, she had lived through the Great War and, like many of those within her homeland of Germany, had come out with an abstract view of the world. She began to see the need to capture and appreciate those on the outskirts of society. She began to paint sailors that came into the port of her home city of Hamburg, prostitutes that gave them companionship, and abstracted impressionistic views of the areas they occupied. Her depiction of anatomy was elongated and skewed, showing each individual as a unique figure, some of them barely resembling the human form. Some of the most significant objects she portrayed were the mentally ill, who, for the first time in art history, were being displayed to the masses. This is shown not only in paintings such as Female Patient, but in her own self-portraits, plentiful as they were. With the rise of modernism soon followed the rise of what most previously thought to be a political minority, the rise of the Nazi Party. The rise of the Nazi Party brought with it to the Hamburg exhibition a collection that was available to most of the public, Jews and some other minorities excluded. The exhibition had 6 rooms with 249 works by 1940. It contained traditional, accepted German art alongside avant-garde, degenerate art. The degenerate art was displayed close together in an overwhelming fashion. Slang and degrading terminology was written alongside the art, promoting the degradation of these artists. One of the paintings that was confiscated and brought to the Hamburg Degenerate Art Exhibition was Loos Wachtler's self-portrait. It was painted shortly after being put into a mental institution committed by her husband. Due to her humiliating entrance to this museum, her husband and her did not stay together, leaving her no family and no heirs. Due to her self-image coming out of the hospital, she depicted herself as misshapen, stern, and worn out. Coming out of the psychiatric system that was put in place by harsh German scientists took a toll on her self-worth. She had suffered with schizophrenia for years and had been targeted by the Nazi Party because of it. They attempted to sterilize her. She attempted to deny this procedure, but she was unsuccessful.